How do you see yourself in the next 10 years? And what actions are you taking to make your dreams a reality? We all have big dreams and expectations for the future. But truth is, if our habits do not match up with our dreams, then we need to change either the habits or we change the dream. It doesn't take motivation or talents to get you going, but discipline. Having talent and inclining to negative habits is like filling a broken jar with water. Many people do not want to break away from their negative habits and keep making excuses for their actions. I remember as a kid, my excuse for not going to church every Sunday was that I didn't have enough church clothes. Or I'll go as far as saying that I had a lot of chores to do on that Sunday morning. There's always an excuse to justify your actions, and I know change does not take a day or two, neither does it come easy. But with effort, time, and determination, every negative habit can be amended. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 6 little changes which at first was unimportant to me, but with daily effort has compounded into realistic results not only to myself but to my surrounding. It has helped to improve my physical, mental, and social well-being. So if you're ready to unlock your full potential, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to stay tuned till the end of this video because you're going to enjoy it. Hey guys, welcome to Blossom Nest channel, and if you're new on this platform, my name is Anita and I'm going to be your host on this show. So guys, I know I have been behind with my posting schedule. As I promised you, I'll be posting videos once every week, but the truth is last month was quite challenging to myself and to my family, so I really needed some time off social media just to focus on family matters. It's often said that when something good wants to happen to you, nature has its own way of pulling you back. The good news is that I am back, your girl is back, and I'd like to say a big thank you to all those who reached out to me. I really didn't know I had a lot of fans out there. So many people were calling me to know when I'll be dropping my next video, and guess what? This is the next video and I hope you enjoy it. Now let's go into the video. So guys, the first change I had to make was my waking up habit. It may sound silly and funny, but waking up at 5 a.m. every day has really boosted my daily productivity. Every beautiful day begins with an early rise, and I can attest to that. At first, it was quite a challenge because I was used to waking up at 9 or 10 a.m., sometimes not sleeping but just going through my phone for an hour or two. When I eventually force myself out of bed, I'll end up feeling lazy and tired, and that mood will transcend towards my activities of that day. Now I have a more structured morning routine, and I find myself accomplishing my chores and planning for my daily activities with ease and filled with a lot of energy. Waking up early gives you few hours ahead of others, which you can use to plan for your life or learn a new skill. I recommend you waking up early, not necessarily at 5 a.m. like I do, but try to wake up 1 or 2 hours before your waking up time, and you find yourself adopting a new good habit. Now moving on to the next change I'd like to share with you is to have a gratifying mindset. Having a gratifying mindset is very important. Be grateful to people that help you, be grateful to yourself, and more especially be grateful to your creator. In the Bible, it tells us that in every situation we must give thanks. God did not precise the situation because he knows that there will be good and there will be bad moments. We let our minds focus on the things that we lack and makes us not to appreciate the little things we have achieved already. If you cannot appreciate the little things you have, you cannot celebrate your mighty wins. So instead of depressing yourself over the things you don't have, try more to be appreciative over the things you have. Every morning before waking out of bed, I take 10 minutes of my time just to appreciate nature. I thank God for my life, I thank God for my friends, I thank God for my family and all the people around me. This practice has helped me to find peace in my soul and has stopped me from overthinking. Depression is real, and the best way to avoid depression is by protecting your mental health. Stop comparing yourself to others and start appreciating the wins you have already. So the next habit I'd like to share with you is the habit of building your own opinion. Building your own opinion helps to boost your self-confidence. Life is very short and you want to live the best out of it. Stop seeking validation from other people and start doing what your body really wants. A lot of us are living other people's lives. We always try to seek validation in everything we do in order to meet up with the society. It took me 2 decades to realize that I am unique and I was created for a particular purpose. Now I don't really care about what people think of me, because the Bible tells me that I should define myself according to what the scripture says and not according to what people think of me. So I highly recommend you to stop living your life to please others, but do those things that gives you inner joy and happiness. Point 4 is having a positive mindset. Our greatest enemy is our body and our minds. Even before engaging into a task, we let our minds deceive us into envisaging failure. Sometimes we don't accomplish our goals not because of our village people, as it is commonly said in Africa, but because of the negative thoughts we nurse in our minds. There's nothing too big for me to accomplish, provided I see myself in that light. If you see yourself as a rich person, you need to act like a rich person. Nature has a way of manifesting our thoughts into reality. So stop talking down on yourself and start seeing yourself in the way you want to be addressed in future. Every morning before I get out of bed, I take 10 minutes just to affirm positivity in my life. It has kept me motivated and pushes me to work to the best of my ability in accomplishing my future goals. Point number 5 will be writing. When we talk of writing, we think of lectures, but the writing I'm talking about is you writing a letter to yourself on a daily basis. At first, it was difficult because growing up, I didn't know the use of a journal or a diary. Now, I see writing like a healing and a therapeutic process for me, because it is the only time where I get to reflect over my life and see if I'm working according to my future goals. This helps me to track down my negative habits and pushes me to change them. For example, I used to be a careless spender. Each time I will receive my salary, if you ask me after a day or two what I've used that money for, I won't be able to give any accountability on that. Ever since I started tracking my daily expenses, I'm more conscious on the things I spend my money on. I recommend you to get yourself a notebook or a diary. Start by planning your daily activities or just writing 1 or 2 pages of the thoughts you have in mind at that moment. This will help you to reflect over your life, and you will know if you are working according to your future goals. The last point I'll be sharing with you is reading. This is very funny because anyone that knows me knows I don't like to read. Growing up, I used to see reading as some sort of punishment when our parents would force us to go and study for 2 to 3 hours. I used to ask myself how my sister manages to stay concentrated on her bookwork for over 3 hours without feeling distracted. Now I must say reading is still quite challenging, but I have developed a method of keeping me concentrated for over a period of time. This method is simply me starting with a book that I love reading before switching on to any other book. And the book I like to always start with is the Bible. I would say reading has helped to boost my spiritual level because I get to study the Bible on a daily basis, and it has also helped to build my knowledge on personal development and other skills. Every day I allocate 30 minutes just to read something that will improve my productivity, and I recommend everyone to do so. Learning is a gradual process, and the only way to learn is by reading and doing research. So guys, these were the 6 habits I had to share with you. And I hope it's helpful to someone out there. If I've missed out any important point, please do well to add it in the comment section and also share with us your own experience. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. The goal is not for you to be perfect, but for you to be a better version of yourself on a daily basis. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.